There are four things that I'd like my students to remember about golf clubs. The first is that golf clubs are not getting better every year, and they haven't gotten better for a long time. The R&A and the United States Golf Association, two ruling bodies of golf, stepped in a long time ago and put severe limits on on golf club design, what manufacturers can do with their golf clubs. And if you want to if you want to buy the newest designs, that's fine, but you're not gaining anything. And if you don't buy the newest designs, if your clubs are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, that's fine. You're not losing anything. When you don't keep up with the new technology, you're just saving money. Now, I know every year golf clubs look different and they got different names, and they have to look different and have different names. Otherwise, golfers wouldn't keep buying them. So that's the first thing I want you to understand. Golf clubs are not getting better. Second, once you understand that and you understand that there's no best brand, because there isn't, and you look on tour, that you'll see all these players playing with different brands, you start to say, well, you know, golf clubs aren't getting better. There's no best brand. The only thing left is the fit. And that's true. That's the only thing left. That is everything. And that's what you ought to be focused on exclusively with golf clubs, is the fit. Now, also, don't overthink this and start believing that there's a perfect fit out there, because there's not. Remember, you're never going to swing the same way twice, and your swing is going to vary a lot day to day or week to week. So there's never going to be a perfect fit. So you don't have to go to one of these fitting centers and spend all kinds of money, these centers that have 28 million components, looking for the perfect component for you, because it doesn't exist. All you need are 14 golf clubs that are easy for you to use, that provide adequate distance control, and that's all you will ever need. The third thing is, when you do get fit, just remember my 3 C's. Try to nail my 3 C's. The first is comfort. When you do get fit, comfort's a unique thing. You know it feels comfortable. You know the grip size that feels comfortable in your hands. You know the length, the bend profile, the bend that feels good to you. You know what you look at the face at a dress, the face that looks good to you, a face that instills confidence. So comfort is important. The second thing is compositions, or set makeup. You know, if you look at a set of golf clubs, you got 14 clubs. If you take away the driver and the putter, you've got 12 wedges and irons and hybrids and fairway metals. Getting the right combo is very important. Don't overlook this. People have gotten the habit of getting fit for their irons, and then they kind of piecemeal everything else together, and that's ridiculous. You know, getting the right combo, this is one of the biggest parts of fitting. For example, if you're a slow swinger and you have trouble getting the ball up in the air, you're probably going to need more high lofted fairway metals, and you're probably going to need more hybrids. You know, if you're a real fast swinger, you may not need any hybrids, or 1 or 2 fairway metals. So it's different for everybody, but really focus on this. And the final thing is, my 3 C's is compensation. You want clubs that are going to compensate you for your miss. I guarantee you, everybody on tour has a miss, and they have clubs that compensate for that. If your miss happens to be a slice, for example, you tend to open face it. That's just your tendency. You have your swing, and that's your tendency. You're probably going to do better with clubs with hybrids and fairway metals and drivers. Might be offset, might be a little more of a closed face, might be not quite as long as normal. Your irons might be offset, more upright. There's different things that the club fitter can do to help you with your big miss. Now, don't have this idea. I hear with quite often amateur golfers, they say, well, you know, I don't want to put a Band-Aid on my swing. I want to swing the right way. And that's just a completely ridiculous mindset. There is no right way to swing. There's only your way to swing. And you want clubs that are going to help you with your miss. I guarantee you, everybody on tour does this. Nobody on tour is saying, I don't want a Band-Aid. I just want to learn the right way to swing. So forget about that. Just get clubs that help you with your miss. And those are my 3 C's. Now, the fourth thing I want you to think about, the final thing, is that golf clubs, they're very limited in what they can do. Even a properly fit set of golf clubs. A properly fit set, if properly used, will expand your margin of error. They will help you with your miss. They will make misses more controllable. And that's everything. That's very important if properly used. But and there's no reason for people not to be playing with a fit set of golf clubs. That'll be included in the price of the clubs. If not, buy your clubs where it is included. There's the fit is everything. There's this idea that, again, more marketing hype that golf clubs can do more than they can, and they can't. You just have to accept that they can't. Your golf clubs are like the artist's tools. That's all they are. They're tools. You're the artist. It's all you. It begins and ends with you. Never forget that. So those are the four things the four things about golf clubs I like my students to remember and fully accept.